What's good? My name's Trinity. I'm here with Splice, and I'm about to do a cookup. So first, I found a sample that I like in Splice. It's usually my flow. My flow is just to find stuff I like, start creating. In this cookup, I'm probably just going to create a couple different ideas from my pack, A Day in a Life, that's out on Splice, and other packs that I just love. And it's super simple inside of Studio One because Splice is integrated. I got it over here on my Serato sample. Let's see. Sometimes I just open up other Serato samples and have the same sample on it, just in different spots. Let's record that too. See how that comes out though. And the whole point is to just have fun. I'll start ideas and change them later and just mess around with it. But let's see. Let's make this audio. I commit myself to audio a lot too, just so I have more flexibility with it. Another dope thing is to add a topper. I got a Splice topper in there. And the reason I do toppers is I just like to, sometimes I'll use perks or toppers just to get a bounce idea with it. I'm really into drums, so I'm always thinking about how something's gonna bounce off the other, how the drum's gonna bounce off the sample, it's gonna bounce off the bass. So again, I feel like as long as you're having fun making music, you're in the perfect space. So let's pull up the MP. Let's just make some drums real quick. For me, I'm all about audio, so this is like a different type of vibe. I use my MPC Live, cook up some drums, drag it into Studio One. And for me, I'll do that. I'll do all that without even listening to the sample or what I have going on in Studio One. It's just a quirk of mine that I like to do. So let's export that. And even though I don't know exactly what it's gonna sound like, I feel like that's cool. I love the sound of audio. So I'm gonna export my samples and drag it in as audio. Let's see. Let's make sure that kick is mono. Move that up here. No, it's a little tedious, but it's just my way. Only got a few elements, so it'd be cool. Drag this over. And the static hat. Drag that. So now we got everything dragged over. We'll need this time stretch. Make sure nothing's time stretching that doesn't need to be. So a little bass to that. I want to take this, duplicate it. So we take that. Make sure it's quantized. take this. Again, I'm a big on committing everything to audio, so I'm gonna just commit this. Take this. Okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna take this and mess up another stereo track. Sometimes I even reverse things. A lot of times I reverse. Let me see. Put a filter on it. Let me find my fab filter. Dun, 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 dun. That's a lot of stuff on a master chain right now, but usually I might just have some God particle on there just for fun until I start to really mix the beat down. Okay, so what we did on the first one is just grab the Splice sample, chopped it up inside a Serato sample, added a couple drums, some bass, a few elements to get started. The main point for me with that is just to cook up something quick when I'm in with a writer, a rapper, or artist, you know, and just kind of be in that vibe and have fun. I always go back to my things and completely flush them out as production. So now we're going to start another one, and this is from my sample pack, A Day in the Life on Splice. Make sure y'all go get that. I'm going to start with one of my song starters, my boy Renzo, who's an amazing artist and guitar player, musician. He helped me out with this sample, and yeah, let's get into it. From there, I'm just gonna go through and find some drums to go with it. I'm in Studio One, so Splice is already synced up inside of Studio One, so it's gonna match the tempo and everything perfectly. Just listen to it. Pull that over, right? And I like this top one. Maybe put them on top of each other. And this is great for songwriters. You know, you just want to get in the vibe, get something started, something down that you can write to. That was my whole point with this. And let's see if we can just find a whole drum loop. One like. Let's look for rock. It's pretty dope. That fits pretty easily. Matter of fact, let's just add that in there. We start adding these drums more lighter in it. So that's kind of like a way where you can have an idea, and you know, if it's a writer in the room, you can break it down, kind of build it up so they can already instantly be writing to it, and then you can add different things to it, but it's ready to go. So also let's take it and let's use search with sounds. Let's put it in search with sounds, drop it in. Let's see what we can find, whether it's a bass, whether it's keys, or whether it's a synth that can go with it. So let's let's put strings. Let's see if there's any strings that can go with it. Let's solo the sample. It's crazy how it matches the tempo immediately. Okay, let's just take this and drag it in. And this is something, again, you can play with these however you find fit. So that's a quick and easy way just to get an idea going that I would do in a session, to where I'm just, again, my whole focus is the song, getting the song written, getting the artist on the song, finishing out production. Of course, there's days where it's just beats all day, and all day I'm just gonna work on several ideas, or I'm gonna just focus on 1 or 2 beats and get those sounding as good as I humanly can at that time. So this is cool. This works. Let's move on to another one. So I got another sample out of my pack, The Day in the Life. We're gonna check it out. It's an R&B sample, and play around the Studio One and Splice and see what we can make. Let's see what we can. Let's make sure you hit loops here. And now we'll go like. Cool, let's export that. Now let's take the sample and throw it into search with sounds. Let me see. That's a quick way to get a beat going for your session. Again, this is all just fun and starting ideas at whatever level you're at, just a way to get the inspiration flowing. And that's from my sample pack, Day in the Life. That sample's called Nikki's Love. Please go check out the sample pack at splice.com. Peace.